Good morning, Chuckle Cluckers. Hello, everybody. Setsuna Fox here with another episode of Words. Slay the Princess, the Pristine cut. This time with correct audio. Somewhat, I think. I don't know. Kerbo will work his magic. Kerbo always works his magic.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
I don't know what kind of magic he works, but he works his magic.
It would be so.
We're going to be continuing. Let's just go ahead and continue.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Again, new speakers who dis.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I still don't believe that. I still don't believe that he's telling the truth. You know what? No. If we leave. See, I would like to just say we just turn around and leave. Like, fuck it. No, we're not doing anything. We're not gonna do that. But I feel that would be a bad idea for the princess. I mean, we could do it, but then I don't know. I'm like, we're just gonna silently continue. We're not even gonna ask any questions.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
No questions whatsoever.
You'll find the princess within. We're not gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I mean, you keep saying that, but we don't know that because we don't remember. Proceed into the cabin. I don't even know what voice we have today. We have the voice of the hero, but do we have anybody else's voice?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Huh. This looks different.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It looks different than the normal cabin. I guess we'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I mean, not really. This is very awkward.
The door to the basement creaks open.
We haven't had any of the other
revealing
voices
a staircase
hit us.
faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
This feels like we've already met. Am I continuing on the right file?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you.
I hit continue,
it's
right?
all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you. Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I feel like do we just start over? Am I losing my mind?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Okay, hold on. November 14th. So that was the last save. I mean, that's where we were last. I'm gonna go on that I'm on the right file. I'm gonna go on with that we're on the right file.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
She seems so smug. What? No way. What would you even think that? Okay, you caught here. I'm here to slay you. No. Steal your nerves and step forward. No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
But I need to dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That is true. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Oh, there is a freaking window. I never realized that there was a window there.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I forgot about the blade on the floor.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Are you coming on? How would I get you out of here? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
There's people out there that think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I wish I did. You're apparently going to end the world. I would have been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
That is true. This is just me mentioning mumbling. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Those eyes.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Those eyes.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Maybe.
She is. I'm sure of it.
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
But we're gonna tell her that. We've got to.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't
mean,
want to hurt anyone.
It seems
I
wrong
like
not to
the
do
world,
that.
I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Oh.
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
What are you going to do if I let you out? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret. I'm more inclined to trust you than I am them. No, but I'm sure they
Thanks
have
for
their
the vote of
reasons.
confidence.
Don't trust him at all.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
That is true. That is true.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Very true.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
True. True.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Very true.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
I mean, is there?
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You are not very convincing at this moment, Princess.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
She's not being very convincing this time. I mean, she wasn't really the last couple of times either, but...
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Just not really. I actually haven't. I don't actually know what to do.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I don't... Killing her is the easy thing. Just slay the princess, stab her in the heart. But that seems too simple. We've already got her out of here. And if we do that again, I just feel it's repeating the same. I don't want to keep her locked away. Because that's worse than death. Oh man, this is harder. We could kill her and just do what the game tells us to do and slay the princess. Or we could do what we've done the last few times and just get her out of the corner and free her. Or she'll kill us, either way. Or we could just be a dick and just keep her down here and... I don't know what to do. The thought process is so different right now. I don't know what to do. I'm conflicted. This is an easy, simple decision, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do we do? Sorry, turn on the fan. What do I do? What do I decide? This is... Do we kill her? Do we just stab her in the heart like we're supposed to? Do we try to save her again? Or do we just keep her down here? That face is doubting. You know what? No. You know what? We're going to do the thing that I've always said. We're going to save her. We are going to save her.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Fuck you, narrator man! Sorry.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
We're being
if
stubborn.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
They could have. I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay.
Is someone else here?
Explore, hey, let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Alright, I'll return.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Exactly.
Easier for everyone.
I don't know.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Apparently.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
We keep saving her, and we keep experiencing this same scene. Should we kill her? I don't really want to kill her. I mean, I know that's the whole point. I know that's the thought. I want to play it my way. And my way is just constantly trying to save her. But what if that's not the way to get a really good ending? What if killing her is the only way to get that real ending? What if killing her is the only way to get that perfect ending? It's wrong, but it could be right. But saving her is the more neutral option because the narrator sounds more suspicious than she does. He's threatening us whenever we try to save her. We're gonna saving her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against
Goddamn
the
those
princess's
eyes.
arm, just above
Beautiful.
the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick
We've
work
seen this
of it.
scene like 3 times
Your
already. I'm
forearm
sorry,
rigged
you
to crack
guys.
through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her
I'm still
bindings, the
confused.
princess turns
Are
to
we on
face
the-
you.
or did
her
we- did I
fierce
hit
gaze
continue or did I hit
meeting
new
your
game?
eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
I mean, I can.
No. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I knew it.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
We'll warn her
Stop
again.
that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh. I can't resist. I can't. I literally can't resist this time. What? I guess we've got to slay the princess. I don't like this.
Thank you.
I don't like this.
You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air.
I don't like this at all.
But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone
Oh,
vise.
shit.
You drop
Oh,
the blade.
fuck.
Pathetically.
She just snapped her fucking...
She lets go, and faster
Oh,
than you
God.
can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Is she gonna start doing suplexes to me? Jesus Christ.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves.
She literally just beat the shit out of us with a single punch.
You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again.
Jesus Christ, she's going WWE.
Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter. with
I've
every
never
impact,
seen her
unknown
angry
ruptures
before.
blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
We couldn't resist, so I guess we are on the right one.
Dang. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
Sorry, I've got to get used to this new headphones. It's weird.
She places a confident heel on your chest. And
You
pushes
gotta love
down
the
to
dark
the ground.
shadow underneath her dress. You can't see anything.
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
I'm okay with that.
It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, we had something different.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
I don't know.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows?
Voice
There's
of the
nothing we can
broken.
do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
So last time we had the same scene happen again, but this time I couldn't resist that final time. I couldn't resist. But why? Why could I not resist this time, but I could the other times? Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
I will be.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
I think it's the 9th time we've met you.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I mean, I did listen to you. I tried to slay her at the end.
Of course we died. She didn't feel pain. She didn't feel much of anything, did she? And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
That last part definitely was true.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
That is true.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I mean, I don't think they did, except me getting my ass beat.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Exactly.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
You know, he's got a question. He's got a point. That never really made any sense. Are we just going back in time when we meet in the void, or are we literally jumping time worlds, like in, world lines like Steins Gate?
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Because again, if it's like Steins Gate, and I'm just using Steins Gate as a reference because that's the one thing that has similarness to this point, where, even though, Okabe travels to different world lines, the worlds don't stop when he travels. They still continue on. So, even though he's jumped from World A to World D continues even though he jumps back to World A. So, did this really end? Did the world really end when she killed us and she walked outside scot-free, or?
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Okay. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
I kind of agree.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Okay.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Alright, that's
Great.
all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. Alright, let's go.
A warning before you go any further.
Alright, I'm listening.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
That's true, but then again, he took over our body
She
and
caught us
we
off
couldn't
guard
resist.
last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
But the whiner does have a point.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Into the cabin we go. Do, 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 do.
The interior
Holy
of the
shit.
cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
What the fudge?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Yeah, this is...
We don't feel small. We are small.
That is true. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is vastly different, and I feel like a very small person right now, and I don't like that. He didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
I don't believe you.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
Yeah.
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is.
Exactly.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
Mirror
Why
right
would I
there.
lie about something so meaningless?
Right
What
there.
good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Alright, we'll take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement. God damn.
The door to the basement
Spiral
creaks open,
staircase?
revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at
Is
ease.
she gonna be like on a couch and just like sprawled across?
This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Booming voice.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh, fuck.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Okay.
Get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude?
Yeah, I think we should.
Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
I'm actually kind of scared.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. So if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
I'm actually scared to see what we're gonna see. This is...
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Temple-like room.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
This is... Okay, We are very small.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
She's like a god now to us.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Oh, I'm terrified right now.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Tighten my grip.
As if on command, the blade slips
Fuck!
from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
I wasn't expecting this whole mythical goddess-like form.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Oh, okay. No!
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs
Oh,
buckle,
shit.
and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
God damn, lady!
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new.
Okay, now she
And
looks
the
monstrous.
world
I'm
as
even
it
more
is now
terrified.
Is overdue for alterations.
I am actually terrified. This is...
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
See, this is the...
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
I think it did. Let's save real quick.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
True.
And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
That is true. But what'd you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to be equal. I'm not going to help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
But then why can't you break them yourself? If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Exactly! If she's so all-powerful, why can't she just snap the chain?
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
I sense a lie.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
I'm not gonna lie, she's scary as shit.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
I don't know about that. I don't
Submit
agree with
now,
it.
Submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
I'm not going to let you end the world, not with godlike powers.
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh, I can't select any of them. Pick
You
up the
reach
blade.
forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
I'm going to kneel here forever. Stop making me do things. I hate you. I hate you so much. All of you.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Oh, shit.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
It just says end this. So either I end myself or we end her.
Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand
Oh,
lifts
shit.
the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay yourself, resist, slay the princess. We have to.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive,
We
actively
can't-
fighting against you. But you
We
do
can't
your
let
best
her
to
do
stagger
this.
Forward.
We have to. She
One
can't
step
think
at a time,
that power
you
means she can do
move
whatever she
towards
wants.
the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry.
Don't. As
Oh,
you take another
shit.
step forward, the
Fuck.
blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Oh shit.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
It's not what I want, though.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you.
I agree.
I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital
ourselves again.
organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god.
Yep, I think I could.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Nope. Nope. Slay the princess. Slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle
do it.
against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
I'm coming for you.
Continue to approach the princess,
Going.
even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
We're going.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
That is true.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
I don't believe that. I think she's trying to hurt us.
Stop.
Oh, thank God.
As you finish crossing the room,
Yeah.
you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
I've always wanted to taste copper. It doesn't taste good. Oh, fuck.
Princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her.
It's a mercy. Take it.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this.
I have to agree. Broken kind of just gave
At least
himself
one
up.
of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Slay the princess.
No.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend
Sorry,
itself in the
we
face
have
of
to
the
do this.
princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
So, Jesus Christ. Oh,
You
shit.
don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
I'm terrified. That's far worse than just killing her outright. Jesus Christ.
We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You
heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
I think I might in this one case.
Before you can
Oh,
strike
shit.
the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
Ah!
There's an
Oh, God,
unsettling wet
not again.
pop as your spine breaks.
Ah,
Numbness and
my
pain
spine!
spread through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
In this one instance, I will say yes.
I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She
Slay
collapses to
your
the floor.
better, God
Her
killer.
glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together.
At least we died together.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
I don't think we were.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something, I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Fury. Oh, shit. We haven't had a Chapter 3 yet. I'm scared. Oh,
On a
what
path
the...
in the woods. And at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that? I think he's upset.
I am so confused.
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Voice of the stubborn.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was, and ever will be.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed.
I will agree with them. She was a little power hungry.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
That is also true. Let's save real quick. Is there another? Oh, there's more pages.
All right, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do,
I
and
wasn't
if you
expecting
don't mind,
chapter
I'd like
3.
to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great. You're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Yeah, it's a lot of something.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If we hit this point of no return you mentioned, then what happens? No matter what happens, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. You know what? You better all listen
If
to
I'm
me.
speaking my mind, it's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died. If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page.
Alright.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Now, either I'm on the path to the bad ending,
If there's still
or
a princess at the
this is
cabin,
supposed to happen.
maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Let's go into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long
There is.
forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved
Now it's
marble
just the
columns
mirror.
holding a
There's no door.
high-arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Okay, this seems like hell.
That's horrible. You did this. The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
A mirror? There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it! Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Wipe the
You
mirror
reach
clean.
forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
Oh, come on!
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness.
Oh, shit.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
Oh, she is
Come,
pissed.
see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
I don't have a blade this time.
He's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good.
Exactly.
She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination, and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
She was going to end the world last time.
True.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
I don't know if I'm going to like what I see this time.
The chamber's walls are painted in blood.
Oh,
A deep, sickling red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
I was not expecting this.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Of her own
Her
skin?
heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound,
shit.
the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Oh shit.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
And we have no knife.
End it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
True, but
We don't even have a weapon.
that is true. I forgot to grab the weapon.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Given up on destroying the world, have we? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to you.
Words are not repentance. Apologies are paid for only in flesh and deed. And flesh works for me.
Shit.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Oh, fuck.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
That's not fair.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet. But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes, because we knew it was over.
No weapon this time. It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No. We're going to make this last forever.
Oh,
Let's
God.
see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
Okay.
The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd
Face
atoms.
is terrifying.
One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
It's gotta hurt.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes?
Then
Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4.
Okay, maybe I'm not myself.
Nothing. Nothing.
I don't know about you guys, but it does kind of hurt.
16. 32. 64.
Why does it sound like 8 trigrams, 64 palms?
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
128. 256. 512.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Give me a shot of rum and I'll let you know in 30 minutes.
1024.
Okay, maybe not.
2048.
That actually kind of hurts.
4096. 8192.
Okay, I'm sure at this point, I don't think we should be alive anymore.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
Swear to God, if you don't shut up, Broken.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536.
Okay. Maybe the rum wasn't a very good idea. But Jack Daniels, that solves everything.
You can't just count us into oblivion.
Never mind. Even worse idea.
131,072. 262,144. 524,288.
Okay, you know what? New plan. We'll drink a tap water. That'll save us. Tap water saves everything.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Is it not high enough already?
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000.
Oh, come on.
The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Okay. But maybe if I don't slur my words. You know what? Tap water didn't work. Let's just listen to some Spotify. That will calm us down for our endless torment that we're about to suffer. Probably.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
If you let me answer, I could tell you.
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000.
I don't like this waiting. Waiting for something
gonna lie.
to happen. But it's taking so
still tap
long.
that.
16,768,000.
She looks squiggly now.
33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Well, I've always wanted to have that happen to me.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
We can't handle
I
it.
haven't even been given an option yet.
We're at her mercy.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
Apparently this was the no, you can't win scenario.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
Yeah, I am a stubborn bastard. An asshole. I'm a stubborn
You
asshole.
are
Oh, God.
Reconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you. A round you. A you with too many legs. A you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it, pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist.
Well, that's an average Tuesday for me.
What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
True.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No,
Yes. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
God damn, I did not think we'd be doing body horror.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
Yes. You are stretched into a line 12 feet long.
Jesus Christ, this
44,
is so
then
weird.
48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4. 8.
Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting
Are you
this.
still there? Are you still you?
Are we gonna get to do anything, or is it just...
Yes. 16. 32.
Ah, stubborn's fading away.
No. And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
Why is she...
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
There's nothing for you to say. Oh, come on!
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
So my understanding of this is that I would be able to choose those options if I had made different choices, right? That's the only thing that would make any sense, because, like, why would they give you options if you're not going to be able to do it? That just seems kind of pointless. So I could have had a better ending, but I guess I failed to do that right.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
You are unwound again.
Oh, fuck.
But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
Oh, his voice is gone. There's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards hers.
Yes. Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone, that is familiar to you, if distant.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
Oh shit, the hands. The tethers that started to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. Silence as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Oh fuck. You've withered. Fuck! I think I failed. Proceed to the cabin. Oh shit, you are at the cabin. Approach her. Approach what? Oh, it's the
I am
heart.
a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what this says about me. You know? Just makes me like you more.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh. Okay, so... I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh, God, I'm not used to that ending. A weathered heart held in ribbons. Bring the rewound fury to her.
You're on a path.
Okay. So that is... I don't know, part 3, episode 3. I wasn't expecting that. Again, I've only seen what Markiplier has played. I haven't seen any other playthroughs on Slay the Princess. And I know this is the Pristine cut, so I think they've added some more stuff. And, so again, I don't know anything about what's going to happen going forward. I'm still surprised that we triggered what we did. And I was not expecting that at all. But that was good. I'm looking forward to the next one. I haven't enjoyed a playthrough like this in a long while for experiencing a game. And I'm kind of sad that I did watch Markiplier play it first, because it kind of ruined some of my choices in the game. It's kind of ruined some of my choices in the game. But at the same time, I'm trying to make it as if what I want to. And I really don't want to kill her. I really don't. So this was the first time where we were kind of forced into a decision that we had to go through. And I'm a little sad at it, but a little interested, because this was something I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I know there's a lot of different versions you can interact with, and no playthroughs are usually the same, because there's always something different about each one. So this was fun, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more videos soon, once we get them. But until then, enjoy yourselves. I'm Setsuna Fox, and I need to work on my outro. Bye, everybody.